Here we go, it's Derby Day at Epsom, the most prestigious classic of all. Remember, we're on a drive to build up that subscriber count, so do get all your pals on board, and remember to check in later in the week for the Deep Dive EULO Weekender podcast with Barney and guests. With just 10 days to go to Royal Ascot, let's hope Epsom collects all the rain over this meeting and things dry out for a glorious summer spectacle. After all, there's no point having a ladies' day, and we're all in our Macintoshes. We'll be on every race for the whole meeting, and it will all be there on YouTube at around 5 o'clock the day before, where you can nab some early prices, so hit the subscriber button to get your notifications. Saturday's nap is Delacroix, lining up in the feature. You'd be missing some dots on your dice if you didn't think 10-time winner Aidan O'Brien and the Ballydoyle Yard don't have a say in this year's Derby. But it's one hell of a race. With the 2,000 guineas winner, Ruling Court in the mix, along with the Dante winner, Pride of Arras, plus John and Thady Gosden's raw but unexposed Demesis and the progressive Stanhope Gardens, there are plenty that could win. Ruling Court has stamina in the breeding, sired by American Triple Crown winner Justify, though hasn't been on ground this soft, while Pride of Arras is in the same boat after just the 2 starts, whereas Joseph O'Brien's Tennessee stud won't be bothered by the rain and looks overpriced at around 33-1, so is a fascinating each-way angle. However, with interest fading in the long anti-post favourite The Lion in Winter, Delacroix under Ryan Moore has just about topped the betting, and although an unfussy type, won't mind the ground and gets my vote. Earlier on, I'm thinking that the Diomed can go to Persica, and he's my next best. There's loads of plus points for Richard Hannon's New Bay colt. He's booked Ryan Moore for the trip. Persica has winning form on this track, which I do think counts for a lot. And this is a lot easier than the Group 1 locking at Newbury last time we saw him. The draw in stall 7 looks fine to me, and with a win in this grade already this season, Persica looks a real solid chance. I do think that the anti-post favourite, Docklands, saves his best for Ascot, so he's got to prove he can do the business here at Epsom, while Royal Playwright was too bad to be true in the Dante at York and is better than that, so completes the list of those I like. Ice Max would benefit from plenty of rain on Saturday, so he's my outside chance, but I can't get away from Persica for the win. Given the particular merits of Epsom Racecourse, I do think that track form counts, so I'm going with Royal Dress for Saturday's opener. James Tate's Knight of Thunder mare was 3rd in this last year, just a neck behind Chic Columbine, and as that was her first run of this season, I think she's entitled to come on for that. Carl Burke's Bright Thunder is also on my shortlist, though she might not want too much cut in the ground, but it's her first race here, which gets her a negative point. So Sirona makes a bit of appeal too for David Menuisier, with no worries over the going, and Ryan Moore getting the leg up. I'm trusting William Buick to get the job done for me on Royal Dress, with Sirona and Bright Thunder to be thereabouts. In the first of the handicaps, welcome to the fastest 5-furlong track in Europe, and no wonder it's known as the Dash. Blink and you'll miss it. Okay, I've decided to plump for George Scott's Mademoiselle, who to me looks like she's developing into a nice sprinter. She well outran her odds of 20-1 when just a half-length short of Ruby's Prophet at Goodwood, but now meets her on £3 better terms, so in theory that could be more than enough to bridge the gap. Having said that, Ruby's Prophet gets to run alongside the rail, which can help her, and with Blinky inside, that's where the pace will come from. Alice Haynes's Nana's Sparkle was 3rd in that Goodwood sprint, so she should be on the premises, but I'm going to stick my out and go with Mademoiselle to win with a late surge. In the Aston Martin Dash, I'm hoping that Spartan Arrow can do just what she did here in April over this course and distance to win again. With Holly Doyle in charge up top and a draw towards the high end, I'm thinking that Holly can use that to her advantage and match strides with John Quinn's JM Jungle, who's been raced more prominently this season under Jason Hart. There's plenty of dangers out there, not least the veteran Clarendon House, who virtually refused to race last year, and Robert Cowell's Democracy Dilemma, who is expected to rocket out of the stalls once again, but maybe on the wrong side of the draw. Holly Doyle to score on Spartan Arrow, though too much rain would be a worry and steer me to Democracy Dilemma.